We bumped into Luke Metcalf again yesterday at the stand-up presser at the Warriors, and he's very generously come back onto the show today. Welcome back, my friend.
It's good to chat to you again, mate.
Yeah, look, let's talk about our favourite club, which is Man United. Second favourite, of course, to the Warriors, shortly. But I asked you yesterday, I'm going to run through the same questions again, if that's all right. Are pretty much the same questions, dude. Look, 12,000 pre-season sales yesterday for West Tigers versus the Wars in Christchurch Sunday afternoon. As a player, when you hear that, and you know it's only a pre-season game, after what happened last year and that, what does it make you feel like, mate?
Yeah, that's awesome, mate. When I heard that they sold 12,000 tickets yesterday, I couldn't believe it, just for a trial match as well, and that we're going back. I'm pretty sure round, I think 3, we have a game back there. So the fact that we're selling out a pre-season game is crazy there. Yeah, but I'm really excited because I missed the trip down there last year when we were in Melbourne. So I'm really excited to go down there, and I think we get to spend a couple of days there and meet a few of the members and fans and stuff like that. So I'm really excited.
What do these pre-season games mean exactly? I mean, what do you personally want to get out of it? What does the team want to get out of it?
So obviously it's just everything we've been putting we want to put into practice what we've been training on the last probably 2 or 3 months. So it's just more or less sort of coming out and just trying to really narrow your focus on a few certain things that to try and set yourself up for the season. Because obviously, like I said, that's not the be all end all, but there's a lot of young boys playing, there's a few old boys playing, so it's a bit of a mix that can sort of get a bit scrappy at times. But I feel like if you could just narrow your focus and go out there and try and get a select few things done, it can probably be a bit of a better game.
Has Webby indicated that if you play well in these games, that's going to mean a start? Does he ever say anything like that?
No, he hasn't really said anything like that. He just talks to all of us individually, just about to do your role and know what your job is. And he has I know for me personally, he has a select few things that he wants me to do, and just chats to me about that, and just making sure I do those. And hopefully that puts my best foot forward to be in the team.
Luke, you played bloody well at 6 last year when you had Sean next to you. 7 or 6, what do you prefer, mate?
To be honest, I see myself as a 7, like come forward. Like that's the position I grew up naturally playing, and that's sort of where I feel most comfortable. But I really enjoy playing next to Sean, like playing that 6 role. He's so awesome to learn off. Like he's so knowledgeable and such a good. So I really enjoyed doing that last year. But like I said, in the long run, that 7 halfback role is something that I feel comes natural to me and something that I'd like to do.
Now, I'm going to be honest about this. There were times as well where you didn't play as well as you wanted to, and I know that, and you expressed frustration about that. So what did you learn from those experiences as well, and how valuable is that now when you look back at it and you go, crikey, that didn't work out as well as I wanted. I wish I'd done this. Yeah,
it's always those sort of things you want to, like I said, you want to learn from them, because if you don't learn from them, then I suppose it is a failure. But, as long as you can take what you've done good and what you've done wrong and sort of trying to fix some things and blend it with the things you've been doing well, I know that I'll be fine. But I feel like I played a little bit different role than I was used to last year. But I really enjoyed sort of each game. I felt like I was getting more of an understanding of what the team needed from me and how I could sort of slot into that role. So I feel like as well, with another pre-season under my belt and knowing how Webby wants to play, and I feel like it's just going to do me the world of good, and I really can't wait to play.
Luke Metcalf from the Warriors is with us, and 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon, the first pre-season game in Christchurch. People, you're on the platform. So, and forgive me for asking this as well, but I mean, here on this side of the microphone, I mean, we overthink things, mate, and we probably think about a hell of a lot of stuff that you guys don't actually think about. But just in terms of the way the team wants to play style-wise, do you talk about that at all?
We talk about it a lot. One of the things that we sort of pride ourselves on is everyone knowing what's required of them and what their role is within the team and certain parts of the field, and whether we're defending or attacking. It's something that I think makes us a good team, that we're all sort of Webby's really big on clarity and everyone knowing their role and knowing their job. So we do talk about that a lot. Okay,
so I'm asking that because I'm interested to know, is it going to be any different? Is what we're going to watch going to look any different than the way the team played last year?
Obviously there'll be a lot of similarities, because I thought we attacked really well. Like you saw how nice our tackles last year, and obviously our defence was a lot better. But I think there's been a few tweaks. I think obviously there's areas where we can get better. But yeah, I think there'll be a little bit of differences too. I know there's a couple of things in our attack that was sort of changed up a little bit, but nothing too crazy. I feel like our style last year was pretty reliable. So I feel like nothing too crazy to change. But I know we've been working hard to sort of change a couple of things that we wanted to change.
One of the most impressive things, and it kicked off right from the very first game of the season against Newcastle, was the fitness levels and especially the ability in the last 20 minutes to come down the goddamn middle at other teams. And I think that was a real surprise factor. Other teams, weren't probably expecting it because the traditional Warriors side up until then faded in that last 20 minutes. But you blokes were bloody strong then. Do you feel like, after this off-season, just in terms of your own fitness, strength, power, all of that, that's gone up another level?
Yeah, I do. Personally, this is probably the best I've ever felt after a pre-season. Just my body and just mentally, I feel good. And I suppose I can't speak for every single person individually, but I feel like as a team, as a collective, we're really fit and everyone looks strong and they're raring to go, especially how last year finished off. I feel like it left a bit of taste in everyone's mouth, so everyone came back to pre-season ready to go, and hopefully, I feel like we're as fit or fitter and stronger. So, I feel like hopefully we can get a fast start. Sorry.
I like hearing the fact that you say, it ended on what is and feel is a sour note, because Andrew Webster on the program has said this to us as well, that, hey, falling short like that, you're there to win the competition and things. And I asked you this question yesterday. Have you set yourselves, or do you set yourselves a minimum standard saying, hey, we finished top 4 last year, so it's got to be that again? Or how do you guys view that yourselves?
No, we haven't really spoken too much about what is a minimum. Obviously, every team, the 17 teams in the comp, everyone's got the same goal. They want to win the grand final. But yeah, we haven't really said, this is the minimum we want to do, or if we get here, we'll be happy. Like we just want to take each game as it comes, and we know if we do that, similar to what we did last year, we didn't look too far ahead. We didn't look too far behind. We just looked at who that was in front of us that week. I feel like that's something we did really good as a team. We sort of narrowed our focus, and I feel like we're just going to do the same this year. Yeah, just sort of not. Obviously, sometimes it's easy to sort of look ahead and go, we're going really good, and sort of start looking towards the finals. But yeah, I think we needed just focus on who we're playing that week, and it'll be sweet.
On a personal basis, how competitive are you? Do you like the fact that Chanel's back, that Sean's there, and you're going to say, I want those jobs. I want to be better than those guys?
Yeah, it's cool. Like, I don't mind it at all. Like, obviously, I feel like it makes everyone train better and everyone play better. So, and we all enjoy learning off each other, and I get along with those guys on and off the field. So, I feel like we've got a good little crew there, and we're all enjoying it.
I think the world's your oyster, bro. I'm not blowing smoke up your backside, but I think that you got to aim for Origin. I hope you are.
Yeah, that would be really cool. It's obviously something I grew up watching my whole life. I'm a New South Welshman, die hard. So.
Same, mate. I love my Blues. I can't stand Queensland, mate. I hate them, mate. Hate them, mate.
I'd love to do that. So hopefully that's something that can come in the future.
A couple of quick questions before we let you go. And I know that all of us nubbdies who love our league, we look at Adam and we all think, God, maybe one day I'd just like the chance to be able to stand in front of that guy and see how terrifying it is with him running towards you. Do you get that opportunity in training at all?
Yeah, I do, and I bet you wish you wouldn't want to if you had to do it.
Right.
But, no.
Yeah, careful what you wish for. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a beast. He is, Adam, and I enjoy playing with him. So I've got to lap it up for the last year before he goes. But he's a beast.
When you're in a changing room with a guy like that, do you look at him, pre-match things like that, and go, I'm just looking at that guy, and I know how much of a weapon that he is. Does that really inspire you full of confidence?
Yeah, 100% does. When you look at guys like him, and when you're looking at people like Devlin, you know what he can bring, and
Roger, yeah,
and how the year he was having, it obviously fills you with confidence when you're surrounded by players like that. And obviously we've got Roger back, so he's just another person that I'd assume that you're going to look at on the weekend and just can't wait to play with this guy. So I feel like we've got a few of those guys in our team.
Appreciate your time and honesty, mate. Before we go, I got to say as well, you're a Man United fan like me. We've won 3 in a row in the Premier League, mate. I tell you what, we're getting some players back from injury. I just like it. We just look at the table above us. We're not going to win the title, but there's a couple of teams above us that we keep going like this, right? We can actually catch those guys.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, like I said, I don't think we're going to win the league, but I feel like the Champions League, that's probably
Will there be a victory?
Yeah. This year. I feel like we can do that, and like I said, we're starting to get everyone back now, and I'm loving the front three of Rashford, Hoyland, and Garnacho. I feel like that's the future right there, those three boys. So I'm excited to see where they can go. Hopefully, big summer signing. I reckon if we could get a nice summer signing, a couple of those, plug a few holes, I think we'll be right next year.
All the very best for the season. Look forward to catching up during that, and good luck against the West Tigers. Stay injury-free, mate.
Yeah, thanks so much, mate. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Luke Metcalf with us. We appreciate you, and we appreciate the Warriors and Big D for getting that organised for us.